Well, go on, Jaja children. You know, all right. I'm Lily of the Valley. I'm bringing you a greeting in the name of Jehovah, our Creator, and Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our King. And today we're going to do definitions. And remember, you got to do things based on the time in which it happened. So, regarding the invasion of Jamaica and the attack upon the Cooper's Pen people bulldozing their houses in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. Who does things at 3 a.m. again? Witches and wizards, remember? They do things in darkness because they don't want their deeds to come to light. So, the people in Cooper's Pen, one, you're going to do a complaint. You're going to make sure that you document everything. Go to the police and complain to them. If the police won't take your complaint, go to the justice of the peace. If they won't take it, you do your own affidavit and just swear to it or have somebody witness what happened to you. You know, the presence of 2 or 3 witnesses, usually you can establish a matter. If that doesn't work, you can go to the Maroon chiefs, the church elders, and the Aborigines, which all Maroons are Aborigines, all West Indian Negroes are Aborigines to Jamaica. So the term squatter is a new term. Anybody who is Aborigine and they term you a squatter, reject that because you're not a squatter. Squatter is for newcomers to the Americas, like the pale faces, the Hindus, the Chinese, the mulattoes, the Ashkenazis, the Edomites, white people. Remember, pale face is new to the Americas. So they came and they saw black, Negro, West Indians. We are Aborigines. So the term squatter came about in 1788, and this is etimonline.com. It says a settler who occupies land without legal title. 1788, agent noun from squat, V maybe verb, I don't know, in reference to paupers or homeless people in uninhabited buildings. It is recorded from 1880. The property so occupied is a squattage, 1862. If the occupiers acquire social or political clout, they are a squatocracy. So the hotels, the politicians, the invaders, the newcomers, the developers, the investors, those are the squatocracy. So what they do is redefine things and turn it around on the Aborigines. So you have Aborigine land rights in Jamaica, and you're going to pursue your claims based on that because you were there longer than the hotels, which are not people, so they don't have rights above people in Jamaica or in our Bible or in our Constitution. LLCs, offshore accounts run by pedophiles. Look, a lot of them trace back to Jeffrey Epstein and those pedophiles. Yeah, it's dirty money. Hold on, okay? So go back to all your old books. Like this is Roget's International Thesarus. So when you're doing these cases, since they go back so far, you got to do like a land audit, forensic audit on all the people involved. Some of them are slave owners and their descendants and their friends, international bankers, international lawyers, and they are in these clubs like lodges, and they really are not godly people. Godly people don't do those things. So this dictionary from 1834 would also be around the time, you know, maybe within the same generation as the first time the word squatter came about, which was around 1788. So we're going to look at the description and the description or definition of aborigine or native. So Maroons are natives. Black West Indian Negroes are natives. We go back to Adam. We're the oldest people when it comes to civilization on this earth. Okay? Don't worry if I turn this thing. You got to turn it too because the information is everywhere. So inhabitants or natives. One, population, inhabitants, habitancy, inhabitancy, populace, people, folk, public, general public, community, society, commonwealth. So we are the commonwealth of the children of Israel. We're Jacob's children, Jacob in the Bible. That's who we descend from. Our people are scattered abroad, worldwide. We are the first people, the indigenous people of Jamaica, the Americas, a lot of those lands in Canaan, Jerusalem, our homeland where we were scattered from. We were sent to find the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's why we have lands named after the saints. That's why we're the churchiest people on earth, because we are Christ's tribe. Okay? So that's where we get the Aborigine status from. Our laws are in the Bible. We record all things as well. So 2 is inhabitant. We're dealing with inhabitants and natives. Words that you can use to describe yourself as an Aborigine. Okay? Write them down. So you have native, indigene, indigena, autochthon, primitive, aborigine, aboriginal, original, bingy, slang from Australia, old timer is colloquials, sourdough, never heard of that myself, West, US, Canada, and Alaska, that's where it's used. Longhorn is a slang in the West in the US, shorthorn slang, West US, wag, middle, Eastern native slang, gook, Southern, Pacific, Oriental, or African native slang. Gugu, South Pacific slang. Dago, South European native slang. Sudanese, Fuzzy Wuzzy slang. So a lot of these natives or aborigines, their lands are under assault by the same people. Mostly of Edom, Ashkenaz, white, mulatto, Chinese, Hindu. They are on a conquest. If you don't teach your history, they're going to rewrite it. They're going to steal the books, buy the books, rewrite your history, redefine you, and turn you into something that you are not. Okay? So, you're going to look at number, let's see, under number 9 in this book where it says settler. So a settler was originally defined as a habitant. It's in Canada and Louisiana where it came from. Okay. Colonist, colonizer, colonial, planter, homesteader, squatter. See that? The homesteaders and the colonialists are the squatters. It came from the West and it's a US term. Same thing as pioneer. See? Sooner slang in the West. So we were not called squatter. It's a new word. We are called Aborigines. We're called Jacob's children. We're called children of Israel. We're called Jehovah's children. Wherever the sole of our feet shall tread, we'll possess those lands. So you're not a squatter. The people who are squatters are the settlers, the investors, the newcomers. They came and saw you here, and then all of a sudden they are trying to redefine you as a squatter, when the colonialists are the squatters. See, always buy up on an old book, keep them, because the lawyers are very slick. They've done it in Too Big to Fail in the United States, where most of the black people lost their houses. You have the Garifunas losing their lands. You have in Jamaica, the Maroon lands are under threat, and all the politicians are involved, and they take money and they take bribes. And you all know them. You all need to start document their deeds and start filing criminal complaints against them. So we're going to have the lawsuits. So just redefine yourself as a Aborigine, Black, Negro, West Indian. That's why we're called West Indians to this day, because we are the Aborigines of the West and the West Indies from BC to AD. And our foreparents came from Palestine, Canaan land, Mesopotamia. We're descended from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, also called Israel. And because Christ sent his apostles to go find the lost sheep of the house of Israel worldwide, wherever they are, that's how a lot of us end up in Jamaica with all those night names, those Christian names, those parishes, because we are a theocracy ruled by Jehovah, ruled by kings, queens, armies. So if the devil thinks, we not see what him do, and we not have churches and lawyers all over the world for fight him like we've been fighting these battles from the beginning of time to the end of time. Remember the scripture says, from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. So when you see them come with them worship and them lawyers and them judges and them satanic rituals, if them deeds not line up with the scripture, and if them are redefine things, like remember when we were small, gay, G-A-Y, used to be happy, now it means sodomite, are the same thing. The colonialists, they were the squatters, and now them are tell the Aborigines that they're squatters. Don't let them redefine you, because you are an Aborigine, Maroon, West Indian, Negro. To the Americas and to Jamaica, Maroons fought the wars. The Leewards and the Windwards, they won those wars to control all of Jamaica. The churches have a lot of control in Jamaica for that very reason, because we are a theocracy. Theocracy means ruled by Jehovah. Democracy means people going to take money for get into power, and them and them friend going dish up things where don't belong to them. That's what democracy is. That's not our form of government. We are tribes, we are nations, we are common lineage and ancestor related to Jacob in the Bible. So don't let anybody redefine you. Get your books out and put it according to the time when it happened, so you can see the definition, and now you can know when they're redefining you. Don't fall for it. Shalom.